And it is time again for the auction included. This is Zoom Game. We're playing on the highest difficulty settings. We don't have any care packages, and we're trying an all achievement run on the beta colonies. So this is heavily modded. I just like my mods, you know? Well, I guess it depends on the game, right? So I can understand when people play, I don't know, Slay the Spire and have their mods that show the percentage of what's gonna happen. But in a game like that, I don't do it. But here, where I find so many things wrong with a game, I do it. I install a lot of mods. Maybe it has something to do with that. And I'm not even the hugest Slay the Spire fan. I just play it a lot. Not on stream, of course. But it is quite a perfect game. Just with like many games, I disagree with the art style. Just like with this game, duplicate art is just horrific. But anyway, let's keep going, and we're gonna get 8 duplicates on each colony, which is great. Is a great plan. And inside of the rocket, we have a colony as well. So there's gonna go 8 duplicates as well. Currently only 2, but we're landed. We're landed. It's all right. And what is it that we're doing currently? We have a little bit of a repair job to do here, but that's not a pressing matter. Just gonna leave it be. And we're waiting until this all cools down here, and then we're gonna pump the sour gas. What we could do is pre-chill the sour gas, actually, not to hurt the liquid auction too much. So that is definitely what we're gonna do. We're going to run it through an active cooling loop that is powerful. Where would we have one? I think this one. Because it barely needs to do the work at all. We're disabled here most of the time. So if we run the cell gas through here, that's alright. Good. Why are we not growing pressure? Oops. Oops-de-doops. Oops. Good. No problem. And we're dormant. Aye. We forgot an atmos sensor for the gas pump. Whoops. So what is this? What is this looking like here? This is currently just polluted oxygen. How the heck did polluted oxygen get in? That's not right. Was it stuck up there? Pum 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 pum. So we have chlorine gas here, we have chlorine gas there. Which means we could deconstruct here and had chlorine gas in there, but it's just a few grams, no solution. We could bring the chlorine gas from here, but remember the plants are using the chlorine gas, aren't they? So we don't need a pump at all, deconstruct. Good. And we just collected some. That's alright. Please don't breathe in here. Good. And then we're gonna get another pump going and make this a vacuum just because. Oh, and there was some in the pump. Oh well, then screw it. Don't care. Polluted oxygen can go up there. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. If you deconstruct something, it's gonna be a building like this. Switch. And we have to get rid of the graphic glitch. Options, graphics, because that's fun, right? Resume. Good. Anything else over here? Man, it's so loud. Hope you don't hear the airplane. It's really hurting me. Dog barking. I don't care. I love it. Dog can bark all the time. That's a sweet sound to me. That's my sensibilities. But the aircraft, whoa. That's noise pollution. 100%. Can't wait to get out of here. Someday I will. I promise. To myself. And to anybody listening. Good, we got a radiant gas with liquid oxygen. So that is the plan with the sour gas in, I don't know, 5,000 cycles. This is a big chamber. And I don't know when and if gonna go down in temperature nominally. And the idea is to go nominally down hard. We have critters here, stone hatches, and they need food. So getting the igneous rock out of the last two volcanoes here is kind of important. Now, we do have shovels as well, but currently no barbecue, so yeah. Slaughter some pets, but maybe not the cuddle pet. Move them to here. I think it's crazy. I keep moving cuddle pets over here, pips, and for some reason there's nobody here. Makes me think we bring the egg. Do we have a pip ranch? Just a regular pip ranch. Don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. But do we have a pip incubator? Because that would explain bringing eggs out of here. Well, I don't know what happened. Maybe they're just starved, probably. Critter is starving. Reproduction is low, yeah. They're just gonna starve out. That is what's gonna happen. Forbid mutants. Suppress the alert. Good. Put the body butt back in. Temperature wise, we're fine. So what do you eat? Something like balm lilies? Simple, so we could bring all cuddles in here for the ranchers, and then extra cuddles where they need to go. Is a good idea. Move. Wonderful. So that's just a little bit of maintenance for the main colony. Also, let's crank up the volume for myself over there. Wow, a bunch of poke shells here. So can we bring polluted dirt? Cannot bring it automatically, but I think I have a sweep option here somewhere. This is conveyor loader sweep only. And is there pollution? There will be. So this will not be sweep only. In the end. Because we will have things going off. So if we were to allow the manual use, duplicates will come and bring it. And that means in turn, we have to prevent duplicates from coming over here when we bring all the pollution. Yes. How to do this? If you get rid of this ladder and do a door here, no. If you get rid of this ladder and do a door there, then we have an open space for these guys. Deconstruct. Nobody can come from below or from above. That means both doors will prevent duplicates from going. Right, let's stop the madness here. And stop the madness there. And check the navigation. Beautiful. So that means if we allow the manual use, duplicates will come immediately and bring polluted dirt from anywhere, from everywhere. Errands? No pending deliveries. So we do not have polluted dirt. Good. But I think we got some in the rocket, maybe. Good. And we don't have to come here at all. This is just a little bit of a pokey shells chamber. That is just working perfectly. Good, but we can also disallow the manual use and let duplicates jump in there if they want to. and clean up the space. Good, just to make it clean. Wonderful. Duplicants have something to do. Oh, our current project here was very interesting. Good. Well, we're gonna bring this stuff here, and then it drops down there. Good. Good. Get this all out. Have a third door. Yeah, this will take a while now. Is there anything on Flickmatter? This colony is done. It's 2 out of... I don't know how many planetoids are in the cluster in total. But probably many. Probably have to do 10 colonies or so. Don't know the exact number. But yeah. It's gonna be rough. And then all the achievements. Also interesting stuff. But let's just keep the game, get the 8 colonies going, and maybe we're gonna get a lot of them automatically. Also, point of interest drilling is what I meant to do as well. Why did I... Oh, because of data. That's right. Research? Ah, yeah, we're researching. Good. And data is in, so that's not a problem. So if we go now with these pioneers and help out, that's gonna be alright. Plus, we have so much food here. I think we could prop ourselves up to the right amount of duplicants already in this colony. Good, let's do it. Actually, choose a blueprint. A researcher, a supplier, or a decorator. Mole hands. Ugly crier. I kind of like this guy. See, he's a super duplicant because he has high research. He can do everything and anything. Good. What's gonna be their name? Check the duplicant queue. Who's next? Cellfire. Good. Running out of names here, guys. Like and subscribe. And print them out. And leave a comment so you can get a duplicant. Good. You leave a comment in the YouTubes, or you just harass me here in chat. I don't care. You're gonna get a duplicant. This guy is a bit rough here. Is having a rough time. Oh yeah, because we're cleaning up here like no tomorrow. You're allowed to leave, but don't do it again. It's too bad. Good. Let's look at them. Yeah. Gonna clean this up a little bit later. We can clean up down here, guys. Beam bomb, beam bomb, beam bomb. So, how do we reach? Maybe this will work out. Can go from the top. Amma just is gonna get a duplicant. I never thought. Amatus Manu. That's his real name. Not very internet savvy, this guy, but he's a good guy. Good. So how you doing, Amma? What's going on? Is everything all right? Why are you not working? That would be great. Let's get this out. But it's good. It's good. You're gonna have a little bit of a learning experience with the fantastic app that you're using that is translating my speech. So that's gonna be great. That's really cool. Now this is all in range. Fantastic. You're telling everybody that I'm not interesting? What? No, that is what the app is failing to convey. That's not what I said. Yeah, I'm good, Jude. How are you, Jude? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. How you doing? How you doing? This is not helpful. It's not polite. It's just spammy. This is not what we're doing here. Get rid of it. Don't ask. Don't ask, it's just annoying, amateurs. Don't ask. I just came back from work, Jude. Ah, good. That's good news. See, there you go. There you go. Open with information. That's good. No, I didn't tell everybody you're not interesting. How you doing, Jude? Again? Oh, man. Oh, man. Now you're trying to be funny. But it's kind of working. It's kind of working. Just make fun of me, that's fine. I'm here for everybody. Let's get this going. I'm gonna get the manual airlock. And then we're gonna surround this stuff with more stuff. And when we deconstruct it, we are going to have a natural tile. And this is for reed fiber, I think, because this is what this colony is lacking. But yeah, we have a new duplicant. Let's not just leave them hanging. Or do we? I think yes. Twig it out. Citric exiters a little Cellfire. Cellfire, there they are. And they are researchers super duplicant. Let's put them directly into research. Yeah, sure. Good. Priorities. Metal 1 Phlegmator. Also, we meant to... Let's run this slower. Since we're currently not knowing what we're doing. Bring the pioneers back? Because we're done here, yes. Perfect. Change destination. Oh, do we have gas in a tank? No, we don't. 3 tiles remaining. 58.1. That means we need about 100, maybe 92 kilograms. Amateurs, no, I'm not okay. I'm having a bad time. How does this help? I'm really feeling bad. Horrible. My life is garbage. Amateurs, please don't ask, alright? Just know when I'm playing the game, I'm happy. That's all you need to know. And don't ask again, please. I beg you. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Good. Now, where are we going? That's right. Steam. Steam. Good. 92 kilograms of steam. Reset the amount. And get it out of there. Good. Wonderful. We might catch the odd natural gas if we're unlucky. But doesn't matter, this all goes into a rocket engine. Which is alright. Good. Phlegmator, still nothing that we need to do. Wonderful. And then we're gonna go here. Oh, that door needs to be locked up. Good. And then see, they go in here to lock up the door. That's more than disconcerting. If we have a tile here and a tile there, we can keep going everywhere. Right, let's run faster. Ah, your son helped you with a car? That's good. Why? What's the need? What's going on? Something wrong with the car? What's happening? Bum 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 bum. Let's put the tiles in. Good. It's very dirty. Ah. It's very dirty. Alright. Good. And it must look good, right? This is something I don't understand, but alright. I don't understand why the car needs to look good. But that's me. We need to get rid of gases here. There. Because the duplicants are sleeping in carbon dioxide currently. And that's not nice. But we also have to wait, and this duplicant is trapped. Deconstruct. Da 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 da. Maybe this will work out. No, because we cannot reach. We have to build this in the right order, and duplicants are notorious for not building things in the right order. Good. But let's do it anyways. Bum, bum, bum. Good, and this guy is still irradiated. Come on, man. Heal up. Maybe they're not supposed to go in. What's their name? Monkey Clan. This list is just horrible. Why is there everybody here? Are the first 8 duplicants the duplicants here? No, there's a dead duplicant. Jesus Christ. That's what I really don't like about this game. Gonna find them. There. Right, you're allowed to exit, but you're not allowed to enter the rest can enter in. And then, while we're doing this, I'm going to disable the plants. Good. Yeah, Amma just explains this to me. So, when you run a service, like for example a transport service, if you have a taxi or anything like that, then the car must be clean or the passenger is going to think, what the what? Right? But I would just leave it dirty. It's terrible. I'm not good at that. Because I think there are more important things than the inside. Sure, inside must be clean, but the outside, the dust is gonna accumulate, right? But that's just actually it's not me. Actually, it's everybody else. I'm gonna go Tim Pool on you guys. I'm gonna say, no, it's not me. It's everybody else, because in this case I'm right. The thing is, people don't understand. If you live in a dusty country, the car is gonna be dusty, and if you fight it, then you're just wasting resources. But people don't understand this, and they need to be indoctrinated, because education does not work. Inside I used to vacuum every 3 days. Ah, that's good. That's good. Let's get the smash tile going. Good, because that's important. And let everybody in here, including Monkey Clan, because we disabled the stupid radiation. Good, and we're out of power because it's night time. But were we working on that? Clearly we were not. Let's get another tile going here. Can we go there? I'm sure we can. Bomb, beam, beam, bomb, bomb. I think this all is a problem. Let's make the barracks pretty. Good. Come out of here. Go through there. It's not too much, but it's a little bit. And we're gonna decor bomb this. Surely. Gonna definitely decor bomb this somehow. We're gonna have room here. Good. Boop and boop. This is enough flow. And then we need a roof. Make it very pretty. And then we're gonna decor this. And then we have nice airflow up and down. Good. In the Great Hall we don't have great airflow. Let's make it happen as well. Good. Boom, boom. This is good. We can run it faster. Yes, Summer. This is people are like that. You have to waste resources in order to please people. That's so wrong. But it is what is happening currently in the world. I think we could just eat this guy. Did I trap him? I trapped him. Good. There are way worse resource wasting going on than washing the car. But every little bit helps, or not. So the other day I saw on the TV, a new cruiser has been shipped out. No, that's not the word. Has been. There is a technical term for having a new ship. Water. I don't know. Anyway, it was a nightmare. It was the huge waste of a cruise ship. Why would you do this? It does not make any sense. Good. Deconstruct here. It's gonna get outlawed. You're gonna have a law which will say no more cruise ships in maybe 1,000 years or so. My wife is not here, just me and my daughter, says the Amatus. Alright, good. Da-dum, boom, boom, boom. That's great. Gonna have a great time. This guy wants a hug. Can we kill these critters because there's so many? Just so many. Do we have barbecue? Yes, but not much. These duplicants are eating and eating and eating. Can we just kill all of them? So duplicants have something to eat. Good. This guy has something to eat as well now. They're just glum, but the reproduction is up again. Good. Dum bim bum bum bim. Right. Then our current project. Alright, alright. Good. Bim bum 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 bum. And we still cannot deconstruct here, but we will be able to. Good. Let's continue this little project. So where's your daughter going? She needs to use the plane? Wow, Amatus, you're really wealthy. You are. You can just send off your daughter on a plane. Not everybody can do this. Amatus. So where's my money? I'm just kidding. But we have it under control, right? It's gonna work out. Don't. You can pay whenever. Doesn't matter that the contract says you have to do this and that. We're very loose with the contract. You and I. It's gonna be fine. In the end. I trust you. Now we're gonna have these tiles. And that's gonna be alright as well. Singapore Memorial and Fashion Show event. Oh, wow. That sounds something I wouldn't do. But sounds like fun for different people. Let's get this going. Bam. And bam. So we're gonna have to do these two thingies before we do that. That's alright. Deconstruct. Good. Somebody's on their way. We're gonna deconstruct this door. Rancher Exetorso. Fantastic builder as well. Not just a fantastic rancher. We don't even have a ranch here. And whoa, construction goes up and whoop. Beautiful. And we can do this here as well. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Build that tower. Whoosh. And deconstruct here. Bam, 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 bam. Wonderful. And here as well. Good. And this is going to be our reed fiber farm. And the funky thing is you can put pips on each, and they're gonna be cuddle pips in the end. Deconstruct. So this is the optimal way to do it. Your money hour essentially an next payment again. Yes, I'm just thank you. You don't have to say this in chat where everybody can read it. But it's fine. Did she get money from the end? Yes. Yes. Good. Deconstruct the door. Good. And then we're gonna have a natural tile that we need there. Means we can deconstruct the rest. And we can also bring a pip already. Do we have a pip farm ranch? Also, where is the... Oh. Completely forgot about the spaceship again. 150, begin launch sequence. Check interior. Pips. I think pips are indigenous here. Or they were. Did we kill them all? I think we killed them all. Whoops. Cancel. Cancel launch. Oh, we have a million. We have a ton of pips in here. And they're all super duper happy. And they're wild. Oh, that's where we brought the pips from the planetoid, I think. So it's all good, I guess? Begin launch sequence. Again. Hope to see you next year? Yeah. Probably though not, amateurs. I don't know if I could the gantry. Have to load the crew first. But it did work. Oh, Jesus. Why not? Because it's too far, amateurs. It's too far. You give me money 3 years and then I can come for 2 weeks? Huh? I have to come to see your car. I trust you with the car, amateurs. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. It's fine. Let's close the door. I don't know how hot it's gonna come in here. Jump and... wrong switch. But I did click it. Good. Close this door. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Yes. You just take pictures. It's fine. Thing is, amateurs. As the info money, she have a lot of money. Yeah. She does not really have a lot of money. And neither do I really have a lot of money. Because I don't. So I'm not going to spend that much money. She's building her house here, almost done. Good stuff. Sweet. Did she tell you she wants to go to Europe? This is so boring for people to watch. Or listen to, rather. But alright, let's deconstruct this stuff and get the pips there. The pips are on their way. So that means almost done with our little build. Good. Is this unreachable? What is happening? Could be. One more tile. And there it is. Good. Make sure to grab the things on top. Make this a clean environment. Why just standing around the aisle where you can get trapped? I hate the duplicants. Run. Stupid duplicant. Yeah. Good, whatever. And she has a land for investment, right? Good. That's great. Another one here. And the duplicant is trapped. Deconstruct. Picked it up and then dropped it. Yeah, I'm trapped. Man. Good. Good. Deconstruct. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How do we bring pips? Like that. Looking good. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Are the pips on their way? Half a cycle and we're here. Good. Is the door closed? How's the heat looking? Bunch of steam here. It's very warm. So just melting things here now. Good. I think she finished with her first level now. She's doing another 3 levels. She told me. Good. That sounds fantastic. How is the power here? To do something about the power. So we do have a pump that would, in theory, pump out hydrogen gas into a generator. Oh yeah, here we meant to do something. Let's clean this up manually while we wait for the pips to come here. Good. I mean, the natural gas guys here is dormant. We're going to analyze it, not before. We're going to have this. Definitely. It's gonna be 5 tiles high. Just for kicks. Or is it? We could do this here for fun. But no, we need all the space, don't we? 3? Or 4? Let's do 5. Good, don't care. This is also not reachable. Gonna be hot inside. So, power distribution. Like here. And then distribute to something. Like what? What if we have this everything steel? And 1, 2, 5 and a steam turbine on top? Would that not make a horrible amount of sense? Da, 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 da. And this will produce liquid. And we could have a passive chimney, say, here. This could be interesting. What if it was 3 tiles high? Good. So, can we deconstruct this? Open it up and... no, not yet. Passive chimney definitely needed. Overheated? What? Auto sweeper. Yeah, we know this. We know this thing is broken and overheating. Why is the game telling me that? Weird. Anyhow, Fat Cat! Fat Cat. Fat Cat says, auction included. I hold my breath for 15 minutes. Farewell. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Fat Cat. Please, I need you. Don't do it. Auction will be included, I promise. Good. But it's not going to be included in this chamber here. Actually, it's also going to be included in this chamber here. Because we're producing polluted water. And the polluted water will vaporize into polluted oxygen. And that must go where the steam thing is not. On the other hand, we meant to have it on top of the hydrogen vent. But that will never happen, will it? That won't ever happen. Also, will this gold volcano spew, or will it think that it's submerged? So many questions. But I like the sea that we created here. That's just cool stuff. Good, but I don't like brownouts in the night. Especially since we have hydrogen and natural gas. So, want to make use of it. Standard thing is steam turbine, so let's do steam turbine, it's fine. Good. If we deconstruct the marble... I don't know. Passive chimney polluted oxygen. Is this reasonable? If anything, we should have a device to let oxygen out, and it could be over here. So what do we need? Hydrogen? Let's have the thing centrally located. The power generator. Natural gas. Don't know, we have 800 steel. This is going to get hot. I don't know if this is a good idea. Going down there. Also probably not a good idea, but maybe it's a fantastic idea. This is a bunch of hydrogen that is completely insignificant. And we need so much more room here. One more time. This is going to be a very long chamber. We are going to build power distribution, but if we build power distribution, would it not make sense here where the thing is? Right. It's not going to be 1,000 on the transforming side. Everything is going into the spine as well. So this will make sense. Good. Let's get it going. Utilities. Thermo aquatuner. Liquid is coming in here. Why not? Plumbing. Liquid pipe thermosensor. Gold is enough here. Right. Automation wire. Whoop and whoop. I'm sure the rocket has landed in the meantime. It did. So consumables? Let's see if people are still allowed the space food. Because in the rocket usually they are. But they're not because we burned so quickly. Ha, that's cool. Good. This is fantastic then. Plumbing, insulated liquid pipe, sedimentary rock goes in. Good, go upwards there. And out. And when we go out here... Not sure where we're going. Liquid bridge, sedimentary. Bridge over and in. And we probably wait for it. Huh? Probably. Also, what is this? This is normal. That doesn't look normal. Because normally it goes whoop and then whoop, but it doesn't matter. Right, and this is 2 up high. Good, if we build everything next to each other, we have no room for ladders in between to reach upstairs. And we probably have to reach upstairs, maybe? No, we're gonna open this up. Good, we're gonna close this off like so. Good. So power distribution. Right. Smart battery. And we're out of steel. Power distribution. Transformer. Give me steel. And then the power producers. This is crazy, and there is no room to let. This is just stupid, honestly. There is no room to put in all the machines. What can I have on top? And we might need a pump even to get rid of this stuff. Which I don't want. The whole design is garbage. No. No. Oof, look at this. We have to deal with the situation. Let's push out the liquid. Also, if we can dig out more ground floor area. Autosave. Good. I want this different. Oh. I think I like the idea of having 5 tiles. As for the passive chimney, it could go here even. So if we do keep doing the utilities like we thought we would, liquid pipe thermosensor. Boom. Alright. So if we keep doing these utilities like that, then we can have another level here. Right, mesh tile. Aluminum aside. And this will leave us room for something. For example, a power transformer. And then we can go one more level up. And that will leave us room for nothing much. Or we could stay on this level and put the power generating machines up there. But let's not forget, the battery takes up 3 spaces as well. But it doesn't need to necessarily. Good. Boom. And can we get away with another material? We're gonna keep the temperature down to 125. I'm sure. So we could get away with different materials. Let's try. Right. But the battery, of course, must be steel. Now, will the transformer be below or above? I think we're gonna see. Deconstruct. Wait a minute. This is then 6 tiles up high. Yes, maybe. Good. Because I like it. Deconstruct. Going to lose some hydrogen, probably. Right, and deconstruct here. Boom, 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 boom. As for the power spine that runs here, it cannot. It just can't. Probably has to run below. Because there's no other room. But that is fair. Deconstruct buildings. And then I'm not sure if we can reach. Deconstruct. And one ladder. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we do need that ladder. Power, deconstruct, go. No, there's hydrogen here. Good. At low temperatures. Good. Deconstruct. Is this all reachable even? I think yes. Good. So the first power producer. And we do need a pump as well. So in here we're gonna have a problem. Space-wise. But it's alright. We need a pump. Let's make a pump. Ventilation pump, and can we get away with a different material? Like gold amalgam. OV temperature plus 50. It's exactly 125. Come on. Just not a fan. But let's try and get away with this. Good. And that will go directly into the power generator. Natural gas. And let's not forget, we will need a filter for this. If it's not, then open up. Overpressure thing. Overpressure thing from steel is 200. From gold is fair. Good. Gas pipe element sensor. Not gate. And are we going to continuously pump? Also, both should go into a battery first before we go into these batteries? No, we can... We can maybe abuse one of these batteries. It doesn't seem right. Good, but let's look into it. Good, so where are we going in? From below. Then we have conductive wire from gold. Connect and connect. Going out here and providing power to the aperture. I also need a big background for everything. Oops. It's gonna look like that. Look insane. Igneous rock. I don't know. I know the color of this. Let's try it out. Beam bomb, beam bomb. Natural gas. And then we have hydrogen. Right? Right. Power, hydrogen generator. Good. And then we have a transformer. Looking good? Looking excellent. Oh, this looks alright, I guess. Gonna have background here everywhere so that the gases don't escape into the background of space. That wouldn't be good. That would be bad. Transformer? And is this all I need in here? Or do I need some love? If we pump out liquid... No. This, if we pump out steam... That would maybe make sense. So if we were to move everything over... Nah. Also, still, I don't have a passive chimney after this. But I don't want one. I want an opening here. I'm gonna use a door. And let everything out into the background of space from there. And I want to be able to pump steam out. So maybe we will... have the transformer here. I can reach this area then. Maybe I don't need to, but maybe I need a pump. Hope I don't need a pump. Oh, we're already connected. That is not good at all. Already producing heat. I guess we cut the power for a moment. Bam, boom. And let's not forget the automation. Good. Let's have a rider. What is this? Oxygen? Says a fat cat. This is oxygen here. This is hydrogen. It's like oxygen, only the opposite. Good, we're gonna copy this gold. Right, are we gonna say take it in from below? The right battery wants to configure. So these two must say yes, I need power. And these other two must say no, please, no more power. So where's the NOT gate here? Not power. How do I do this usually? Like this? Why not? Doesn't matter. The important thing is that it connects. Let's connect it. Ta-da. This is proper. And then...
Such terrible power.
Such terrible power. What do you mean? This is natural gas and hydrogen. This is a combination of two powers that we happen to have here. It's a bit terrible, I agree. But why not use what we have? Also, we're gonna push this out. Right. And there's something I meant to do here. Oh yeah, the gases. We want to wreck the gases because the carbon dioxide pit is accumulating quite fast. And clearly this is not good enough of a gas flow. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. It's my favorite elevator song. Good. Elevator music song. More automation. Give it to me. We're gonna say not. Where's my not gate? Here. Rotate. So if this is not a natural gas, I don't want it. Gas pipe element sensor. Natural gas. Good. I don't want it. We're gonna have a similar gas pump. No. For steam? Not sure. Because we will have steam. But isn't the natural gas going on top? Oof. What elevator song? The elevator song was just playing. There was an elevator song. Doom, bim, bam, bam, bim, bom. That was an elevator song. It's just playing. So I think I'm making a huge mistake here. We are going to have 3 different types of gases. And they are going to... they are going to... Where are the gases? Can we get some gases here? Oh, what am I waiting for here? This website is broken. Now it's working. Good, but I want it in a new tab. Good, we're gonna look for gases. Hydrogen gas. Gas, easily density separated. Where is the graph? Where is the graph? Alright, the wiki is not done, clearly. But that's alright. We're not gonna finish it. So, let's see, what do we know from experience? From experience we know that the polluted hydrogen is gonna be all the way on top. And then there's gonna be the natural gas, and then after that there's gonna be the steam. So what we need is a separate steam chamber, probably very low. Probably here also. Up there we're gonna have the stupid stuff here also. If the steam is not good at... We need temp shift plates. Want everything to be the same temperature. And that is absolutely possible. We did bring some diamond, so let's go. Here and here. And there, for when the stuff comes out. And then... this is gonna be good enough, I think. Here, 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 and here. And the same down there. Wonderful. Good. I'm gonna close down there, put the steam turbine in here. And then we're gonna accumulate the bad gases here and the good steam there. In the end, very probably. Also, we might have to start this off somehow. Good. Already producing heat. So if we keep going down here. Let's say this is reasonable. Steam chamber. Like so. Is going to be... we got the liquid here. Doesn't matter. Steam chamber there. Good. Starvation. Whoops. What's going on? Just eat something, man. Violets. Fullness. 1,700 and 800. What are we cooking? Nothing. But there's a work errand. Cooking roast scrub food, not. And this reminds me, we're never finished here. The Thimbleweed project. So if we're really starving... Oh, and here's the pip, by the way, the wild pip. Good, that we have on site. But let's bring a pip from outside. Good, give me this. Still starving, man. Eat, eat, eat. Roast scrubfoot nut. This has been done. Let's close it off again. And give me instead another mother. Right, they have things to do. But this is disconcerting that we're intermittently starving. We have 8 duplicates here now. That's not true. Because the rocket crew is 3 people and here indigenous 7, I think. Or 6? Yeah, it's gonna be 6. Good. Deconstruct these tiles and then we're gonna build something else. Also the below letters, below a little bit. Don't need them. Deconstruct. Deconstruct this jazz. And now we're gonna get the trim bada bim going. Stations, furniture, trim. Stinky cheese again. Stinky cheese, how dare you. This is the cleanest colony ever. Good. Go inside of the rocket. Give me a pip. Anyone, which one will do. Move to Twiggedo over here. Now, we need 3 reed fibers. Wait a minute. Berry sludges in here. Thimbleweed seeds are there. Remove. This pip cannot plant anywhere in the vicinity. Good. So 3 of them. Oops, what am I doing? 3 kilograms of Thimble Bimbo. Enabled up, enabled set, enabled 39. Good. Alright, back to the power project. Good, are we dormant? Still not. Power transformer goes down. How much power do these? 800 and 800 is not 2000. Power Pro, Jude? That's right. This is a professional power plant and we're gonna make good use of it. This is the local power plant. From locally sourced energy. This is good. Gonna just need a little bit of thick wire, nothing else. This goes into the power transformer. And then we're gonna have a little wire into the spine. Large power transformer. Gold is good enough. That's what I'm hoping. Good. Could immediately have this all go in here. Overheat temperature 125. It's gonna be rough. But my hopes is that when this 150 degrees pumps out, it's gonna immediately get cooled down. And for that to happen, we need to have an initial water. And we're out of water. Oops. And we never noticed. Where's the next water? The next water source. All the way over here? I think yes, but let's use this water here first. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Need also a pipe. It's not a pipe. Good. Now we're coming in from this side. Alright, this is very important construction. Let's deprioritize the construction over here. Good. You have emergency water here, but I don't want to use it. And yeah, the brownouts are disconcerting. I agree. Spinach and grapefruit. Also, we can plant a couple more. Maybe even the third one here. And we can plant some more in the recreational center. And another one here. Good. Looking nice. Get the desalinator going, cancel this. This is great. Thimbleweed growing just like that. So nice. Consumables. Let's have them eat the berry sludge. Just because I don't wanna die. Still starvation. Agent cook freshkin because they're on the toilet. Soggy feet, but we have 0 stress. Good. And stop eating the emergency food. Thank you. Unpermitted food. Let's run it faster. Because we want to see things happening. Good, like this pip planting. Bam, bom, bom. Good. Then we're gonna copy the settings. Since we don't have enough food for 3 duplicates more in the colony. Don't even have food for the colony? Good, is the pin planting now. This is water. And here's going to be more water. Dig through, but where? I definitely don't want to touch the ONI radiation too much. So dig down here. Dig down there. That's good enough? Yeah. Starvation again. But we're cooking. Should be alright. And this here should not pump now. Let's leave the oxygen in here that we have. We do not have too much. This is one chamber. There's no need for this gas pump whatsoever. It's done. It did its thing. Deconstruct. Sticking out wires. Fine. Oh, that was too much. Good. And then I also want a little bit of liquid here so that the 150 degrees natural gas immediately cools down to very much less. Gonna see if that's gonna be possible. Good. Steam chamber, how big? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think this big. Pump is not pumping. Let's make it fappen. And then we're gonna use this water. And then we're gonna use that water. And these. Until there's no more water. But until then, we're gonna have our own water, I'm sure. Right. Low radiation levels. What? Ah, this is a wildish thimbleweed they planted. What? What the heck? Move to? This is the worst to plant wild. Why did I get these even? And where do I put them? Original times 2. How about that instead? Oh man, this will throw us back now. Let's just transport them off. Good. Sweep only thimble bimble. Oh, that's already marked. Good. Dum ba bum bim bum.
Hold
Good.
on, sweet sister.
Hold on, sweet sister. We're not going to plant the wildish seed. We're going to plant the regular seed. Let's make it sweep only. Thimble bimble. But 3. Try this again. How much thimble origin do we have? This doesn't look like we have enough. So let's make it 0.1. And copy the settings. Just do some genetic splicing here. Good. And then we're gonna say thimble read original sweep. Good. And they should go in here because this is priority 9. Except it isn't. They already messed up. I know it. They already messed up. Thimble read original. Oh man. Good. Sweep. Try again. Man. Good. Starvation 3 consumables. Space food. Good. No more starvation. Do we have an errand? No pending errands. I said sweep. I think they're gonna ignore me here on that front. This is priority 8 and this is priority 9. Oh, and here. What am I doing? This is polluted dirt. I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's why. That is why. So again, sweep, and this time is gonna work. I promise. Good. Meanwhile, we're doing this little chamber. And the steam is gonna go here. But still. Are we not going to overpressure? Not sure. Bum, 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 bum. And I wonder if we should do something like this. Just so that we can have a reservoir on top. Possibly. Oh, the super duper can earn a skill point. Let's go. Are we dormant yet? No. Alright, and do we need more temperature shift plates? I dare say maybe. Cancel? Good. Bum, 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 bum. There's no gas in here right now. But there will be. Really all types of gases. Good, the natural gas is gonna go. It's gonna go here, and the polluted gas. Should not switch places here. The hydrogen generator with the natural gas. So that we can have natural gas come here. Just go, polluted gas go up there. Furthest away. Deconstruct? Deconstruct? And now we need a longer pipe then. Wait a minute. Let's not. Because we don't worry, right? The clean power first is probably a good idea. Hydrogen? Is that how we're gonna run this? Reachable. Through the floor here is a reasonable thing. Good, we can reach up there, we just have to go here. Whoop. And maybe another space. Good. And then we go straight. This all is no. What the hell is going on? Please don't do that. Oof. Good. Deconstruct. No more of this. Which reminds me, if we run out of oxygen, it's gonna be very bad. We're pumping here, don't have power. Deconstruct this, no longer needed. Oh, autosave. Good. Let's wait out the autosave, and then we're gonna deconstruct a sticking out pipe here as well. Don't need that anymore. And what would be great is if we were not doing this. What would be great is if we would have pips plant something here. And with the chlorine gas, maybe it just is what it is. Good, but let's go here. See if we can dig these out somehow. Possibly. Good. So the hydrogen goes upwards. I like this hydrogen berry here. It's just a good idea. What's going on with that? Also, it's very cold up top here now. And the meteor showers will not help much. Dig out here. Yep. Great. Boom, boom, beam, boom. So this will provide power. Can we prioritize here a little bit? Alright, maybe not the temperature shift plates. Good. This is going to get built. Oh man. Oh man, no more water. But we have a little bit in the pipe. Good, let's mop up the rest. It's unreachable, let's go though. Dun, bing, boom, boom. This is Herpetas for some reason. Let's deconstruct them. Gonna dig out the pump as well. Bim, boom, bim, boom. Wait a minute. I want the water to stay down. Wahaha. Mop up here. Uh-oh. Actually, let's not go where the radiation is. Good. Bum, 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 bum. It's fine. This can gas off oxygen. Is it hot oxygen? Somewhat. Right, but the Pipman. Go plant the original thimble, please. Good. Looking for food. Plant your food, man. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Just gonna wait for them now. Don't care. Duplicants has something to do. Ding, boom, 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 boom. Come on, man, you can do it. We're gonna miss it. Good. Pump doesn't have power, of course. So are we finished with a power build? Not even close. Get the radiation. Fine. Dun, dun. I think it would be nice to have background here. For when we come here, but we will not. It's alright. Temperature inside. Good. And then we have to do this. Deconstruct. Give me background tiles. Close this off. Boom, boom, boom. So if we were to pump now, ooh, we're already producing power. This is immediately just emptying out. Good. Stop the madness. Gonna use this only when we need to. And we have to turn off the transformer. Because it's producing heat right now. Boom, 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 boom. This is Fat Cat's new song. Good. What is this? This is not optional. No, this is, of course, the fantastic Fast and Light. The Rockman song. Good. Let's get it going. Stop wasting energy. Yeah, you could have finished it up. Idle. We are going to pop this as soon as there's a liquid on the bottom here. Could start with regular water, actually. Why not? Could be 200 per tile. So 200 per tile here on the half measure. 200 kilograms of liquid water. Enable auto spill, bottle, copy settings, go. Good. Ding, boom, boom, boom. No, stop it. Seriously. Good. This is alright. That pump will pump. Should we do something like an AND gate? And check for conditions? Like if the pressure is high and then it's natural gas. Go pump. And remember, we're probably gonna have polluted oxygen here as well. Which is going to go where? Cannot go upwards anymore. But that's where we need to go. I don't know. deconstruct. Let's clean up this. That is the issue. 3 different gases. You must have a better filter here. Maybe a powered filter. Don't usually do powered filters. But there is room. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. This is a situation for a powered filter, I think. Good. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we're losing atmosphere. This first. Ah, stupid duplicant. Now, utilities, ventilation. The ventilation filter. Good. What kind of filter? Gas filter. Here we go. Doesn't matter what material. Don't think. Actually, maybe it does. Good. So we're going in. And if it's natural gas and the color is right, we're going in there. Here. And if it's not natural gas, say pollution, we're going out. But where are we going out? Also, is this not the place to put it? And then out into space. The funky thing is this will also take steam. Let's do 2 then. Good. So if it's pollution, we go out. We go out and out. It's not reachable. Go out and out. Actually, what the hell? Deconstruct. Ventilation, gas vent. Prioritize. So we can close it off again. Good. Output 2 is going to say unbreathable. Polluted oxygen. Good. Oh, this is expensive. 240. Deconstruct. It's too expensive. Going to have the other filter there that we had before. Good. So, also we probably want a ladder here. Just because. Idle. Power we have, no gas, gas, gas. Right, we're gonna say pump me in here. And this one is going to pump into there and then there. Easy peasy. Good. Gas pipe element sensor. And a gas vent, high pressure. And a NOT gate. Good. And some cords. And remember, the temperature shift plates are key here. This will all be 125 or less. It's coming out at 150, but 300 G per second. And we're going to have high pressure something else in here. Good, and we want to keep the high pressure. Alright, let's take this stuff out. It's in the way. And then flood the area? I don't know. Don't we need some sensors here for the steam turbine? Probably. Dun, dun. That's a nice thing about hydrogen on top of your base. You can build things here, have an open base, release the atmosphere, it's fine. Because the hydrogen is going to prevent the oxygen from leaving. And then we don't really have good gas flow over there. How about we have a little bit? Just a tiny tad. Good. Again a brownout. I'm dying to release the liquid water. Just want to go. Oops. And then there's going to be a lot of water here, but the issue with that is we have a stress problem. Maybe if we do, maybe not. Because we need sensors there. Right. Build this all. So how's the gas looking? Gas looking alright. Gonna say if this is not natural gas, aka steam, it's gonna get out of there. Polluted cannot go into this pipe. It's impossible. We have a filter here, and it filters out all polluted. It costs us 120 energy. That's what it is. It's fine. Good. Oh, what is this doing? Carbon dioxide, right? Luckily we have a pipe right there. Right there. Is a pipe. Good. Yeah, it's quite proper. Then we want the pressure in here high, but not too high because of the natural gas. How's this look? Because we have done this before. We need an atmos sensor. Where is the automation going? Oh, this is a simple ore condition. There we go. And then the liquid is going to get taken out and shipped off somewhere else. This is great. Probably going to get cooled down by the same cooling loop. Good, so we just need a thermal sensor and an atmos sensor. And that is going to connect to the liquid vent. Easy peasy, and it is the same. It's steam, but it's the same, right? Because it's steam. Yeah, so where is the steam going to drop down from the steam turbine? We could have it here. But it's better to have it over there. So, steam stuff. I think I want it here, actually. I want a steam turbine to discharge there. Because that makes the most sense to me. I mean, it's the only place that has room here, actually. Good. I'm gonna run through the roof. Can we build a steam turbine already? Possibly. Power, steam turbine is very crucial that we never have over 125 in here. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of gas and stuff. Automation runs to the vent here. Plumbing, liquid vent. Good, now the question is, isn't there more automation needed than just that? And the cooling loop has to go around as well. Also, what if I put in here a liquid reservoir? Alright, they say deconstruct. Oh yeah, now I remember. When will I run the gas pump? When will I run the gas pump? Just always? Surely that's not a good idea. I think the pressure just has to be high. That's the idea. So there's gonna go an atmos sensor here. What is the atmos sensor saying here? If we're below 2000, we want liquid. But we also want to cool down. If we're below 2000, we want liquid. But if we're above 2000, I'm gonna run. The question is, will the steam vent run? At above 2000 might be we have to do something like 1500. But that's just calibration, right? No need to fret. Good automation atmos sensor. Good. And thermal sensor right next to it. Good. Now we're going to... But then we're not going to pump if the temperature is wrong. Well, whatever. That's fine. Good. So we're going to pump and cool down if everything is alright in here. If not, we're going to take out some liquid. Good. And this can overpressure for all I care. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll have to see if it works in action. Good. Atmos sensor. Let's say 1500. Below 1500. We want more liquid in. And if the temperature is above... But it's always... No, it's not. Oh, 120... What's the leeway there? Below or above? Say if you're above 120, let's cool this jazz down. And don't take out the gases just yet. Good, so we did not need the automation here even. But we might need to build things over there. Good. From below. Oh, this also brings some power. Oh. But never enough to overload this wire. Never. That's just unrealistic. Good. And then anything else? The cooling loop. I always leave the cooling loop for last because it's so much work. What a bad work ethic. You should get the hard stuff out of the way first. Now we have to run the cooling loop around everything. Storage bin, liquid reservoir, but might not be too bad. Good, we're coming out here. Insulated liquid pipe. To enter here then in the end. Should we run through the liquid? Yeah, whatever. Good. Then we're going in. Then we're bridging over onto. And then the cooling loop is going to run in here and cool the space and go around and in. Should we run along the top? This is our main cooling loop. So if we were to do something like this, that would be cool, no pun intended. Here. Good, and we configure this to the base temperature. Right. Base temperature, liquid pipe thermosensor. What do these plants need? 15 to 50. Body butt, 20 to, so 30 degrees then. This is not too hot. Say 27. If we are above 27 degrees, I want it to cool down because 27 degrees is what I want. What type of coolant? My guess is liquid water. My favorite. So let's cut this out here and fill up the reservoir. There's an autosave here, good. Nearing the end of the session. But that we definitely gotta finish up. Good, and give me another liquid over here. Good. Boom. Beam, boom, boom, beam, boom. Beam, boom, boom, power. That sounds so good, and this is optional included music. The music is the best about this game, hands down. This game is good, but they keep getting it wrecked. Keep getting it wrecked. Come on, plant. Oh, you were eating. Oh, that's fine. They keep wrecking it, introducing patches that do nothing for the game, really. That's horrible. Instead of polishing up the game and addressing some of the issues that would make this a perfect game, but no, they refuse. But it's still a good game. But the music, hands down, is the best. Good liquid pump. I recommend listening to the music without me blabbering over it. It's just ruining it, so sorry. Now, we got the power in there, and we're gonna connect. And this basin is empty, and it's gonna be soon. Because we're running all this liquid into a reservoir in the end. Good. Come on, glitch man. Do we need anything more here? This looks already good. I think a little bit of liquid down here could be nice. But what kind of liquid? Just water. Let's not be fancy-pancy. Also just 200 kilograms. Oops, that would flood the building. 200. Water. Enable drop, enable spell, enable 449. Polarize the build. Disable the auto drop, actually. Yeah, they would have flooded it already. Or not the building, just the basin. And then they would have had a hard time to build the cooling loop pipe. Now we can already connect. Since this is all white, we're gonna be fine. And don't quote me out of context. But if you have all the white inputs here, then the direction is very clear for the liquid to flow. Good. And then we got the liquid reservoir filling up and filling up the cooling loop. We're gonna fill it up to the 5,000. Why not? Prioritize this next. Good, and then we're gonna mop up that liquid. It's emptying out so fast. Yeah, this is taking shape. I love it. Get back, shaking it. Can we finish this? Oh, this is Super Mario there, shaking their head. It's Super Mario. Good. Did we plant? Oh, we did. Now sweep this up. And when the pip planted, we can already bring another pip. These pips have no... Oh, they are crowded as well. Let's move them. Move them out, yo. That means we don't have a cuddle there anymore. What is this? What is this? Also, can already bring another pip there. Move to. I love wild pips. Way cooler than the ranched ones. Right. And we never did this completely. We need to split the seeds, of course, everywhere. Point 1. Sweep only. Thimble bimble. Priority 9. Copy settings. Okay, do we have another thimble bimble? Here, 1.7 sweep. Hey, this pip is done. They can eat the thimble and become a cuddle pip. Good. And they're gonna live here. On their little island. Just beautiful. Good. The carbon dioxide is going crazy. So down here, kind of want the same thing, but I could have it here even. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Could have a little bit of a carbon dioxide pit, but we would have to increase the basin. Then bring the pips down. This is a lot of work. I want to see how the volcano behaves before we do that. But yeah, the carbon dioxide pit is just accumulating right now, tomorrow. And we're taking stuff out of here. Oh man. Run the power. I don't want to because I still have to go there. Give me a loader. Is this reachable? Definitely not. Here is good enough. Conveyor rail. And connect. Simple. Damage overheat. Auto sweeper dude. Wait, what? Sour gas is reaching the area where we're gonna be in trouble. It's all fine. That means we're not going to get out of here. The igneous rock, we're not going to be able to get out of there. If we had more steam. The chamber is going to become more hot. I mean, the amount of sour gas we're producing, which we shouldn't. Because we're getting oil and we're getting petroleum. And the oil well is telling us the temperature of the oil. It's 90 degrees. Back pressure. Emitting crude oil. I was reading this. Heat. It will be at least 90 degrees hot or hotter if the input materials are hotter. But the input materials are not hotter. The input materials, liquid water here, is 95 degrees. And that's not hotter. Like 90. It is hotter. So it's going to be 95 degrees hot oil. But that's nothing. And that's how we're going to cool down this sour gas. We're going to end up with a lot of sour gas. And we're going to not be able to take the igneous rock out from a lot of these volcanoes. Maybe we produce more heat because of the volcanoes. Then we're cooling down. I think that actually might be the case. Some more heat dilation then. But we're already deleting a bunch of heat. Oh, but we're not deleting here. Let's dig out this problem. Building entombment. Man, oh man. Should have taken that alert serious. Anyway. Let's go here. Food, Roscoe food, very such. Yeah, consumables, dude. Stop the madness, man. Everybody wants to eat the delicious spacesuit. But enough of that. Terrible. Eat your roast scrub food nut. Let's take on another duplicant. Choose blueprint. Tidying, decorating, digging. Shabby dresser. All these shabby dressers is a vomiter. Creativity to tidying is another artist. Is an agent. And here's yet another agent. Slow learner, unconstructive. Let's take this guy here. Agent. Oops. And what's your name? Let's check the duplicate queue. Schisselmon. Schmimmick. This is Schmimmick. Schisselmon. Good. Schmimmick has 2 duplicates here. But Schisselmon is his other account. Right, he probably has more accounts. Let's print them out. Yes. And they immediately earned a skill point, of course. Gonna bring them into art? Yeah, sure. Don't care, actually. Priorities. They're very slow. So the new duplicants should get operating high, right? Yep. So it's fine, they're gonna run this wheel here. For sure. For I'm not really sure. Battery sufficiently full is flashing. That's the issue, let's cut this. Good. See if duplicates are working there. Good, we're also working on this there. Good. Hauling point? Now we have a little bit of liquid water down here. Good. And should we have it here as well? This all looks so done. So what if we were to oh, they dug it out actually. And it's dormant now. They dug it out. I didn't do it. Analyze. Take the granite. So what were to happen? Also no liquid water is coming in. Why? Because we're out. Liquid pump. Deconstruct. Boom, 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 boom. So going to use up this liquid water there then. And this has been used up. Let's deconstruct. We're gonna reconstruct it later. Deconstruct because my guess is we are going to have to take liquid water out of here and desalinate it in the end. But yeah, the chamber is complete. Insufficient resource. Because we're disabled. But otherwise looking good. This is turned off as well. This smart battery sends a green signal if it needs power. So it could also be connected to over here. That would work. But only if this, and then I can prioritize power. For example, this one is asking for power earlier. Very early. Extremely early. It wants to be full all the time. And then when we don't have solar power, this one's gonna ask for power. 2 people in the gym, should be new duplicants. What's your athletics? 9. What's your athletics, Selfire? 4. Eccentric, I think eccentric shouldn't run anymore. Priorities? Then on the other hand, I think they don't have anything to do here anymore. Good, Flickmado. Where is it? That's the thing. That's the thing. Eccentric, operating, you don't want to do it, and yet you're doing it. This is crazy. Need more gyms then. Also, clean this up. Clean everything up now. Good. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Are we not done with this? Dum bum. Oh no, what the heck? How did this break now? It's because the pump is the wrong way around, probably. There is 30 key of oxygen in here. Oh man, and there's no way of cleaning up, deconstruct. Oh yeah, this is highly problematic now. Let's not do this. Going back and forth, that means I might delete 1,000 hydrogen here. But should the auction not... Oh yeah, the auction will go down. We have to have a security system here. Means we have to destroy the bathroom for just a little moment. Which will irradiate people like no tomorrow. But that's gonna be a problem for next time. For now, I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Don't forget my free wheel spin giveaway on the 1st of the month. And I'm going to see you very soon. Tomorrow, in this time again. For the auction included. Until then, have a good day and a good night.